也给介绍一下队伍。这支队伍呢是2017年
I would like to introduce this team to viewers. They set off in March of 2017 from this airport. Dear viewers, good evening. I'm today's correspondent Liang Jieshuang. Just now, due to the problem of the signal, we stopped the live streaming. And now we're at the Nanning Wuxu International Airport in Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region. And we can see the weather is very nice. It's full of sunshine. And China's 5th peacekeeping team to Liberia have accomplished their year-long international mission. And minutes later, they will arrive here, and we can see the letters and the copies are ready to welcome them, and friends from the press and their families and comrades-in-arms are waiting for them.
赴利比里亚维和警察防暴队的队员们所乘坐的飞机已经降落了。我们现在把
peacekeeping team airplane has landed. And see the plane is moving on the track and is approaching us. Let's waiting for that. In March 2017, this team set off for Liberia and that's the same airport. And during the whole year, they've finished more than 700 tasks, including patrolling, and they've patrolled for almost 110,000 kilometers. And now we can see the airplane of the peacekeeping team. The airplane is slowly approaching us. this peacekeeping team has efficiently guaranteed the security for the African country. Except for the daily patrolling, they've trained 150 Liberian police. The airplane is approaching. We can clearly hear the sound of the plane. We can clearly see the airplane. The airplane has arrived and is slowly stopping, and we will see the China Speakers peacekeeping team members. Let's just wait for the opening of the gate. Just now, I introduced this peacekeeping team. They trained a team of 150 police in Liberia, and they communicated with Liberia people, and which showcased China's responsibility. This peacekeeping team has been highly appraised by local people. They are the uniformed diplomats of China. And this team is following the last peacekeeping team sent by China, which is a special name. The peacekeeping team showcase China's responsibility as a big country, and China sent peacekeeping team to Africa. And this is the first time in Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region to send the peacekeeping team. So both the government and the officers from military are attached great importance to this assignment. At this time, let me introduce this peacekeeping team to dear viewers. Actually, people may not be very familiar with the peacekeeping team, as the World War the movie was broadcasted in China, and it also showed the peacekeeping team members of China. And not long ago, in the Spring Festival Gala, the host and the gold medalist of China had done a live streaming talk with the peacekeeping team members in Africa. The gate is open. We can really feel the excitement here. You can see the workers from the airport are waiting for that and are ready for that. The people at the scene are applauding, and we can see the flag raised by the team members. It writes China's 5th peacekeeping team to Liberia. As we all know, this is really an honorary task, and is really valued and stressed by the China's government. And the peacekeeping team members are approaching us. They are waving their hands. And this airplane set off from Liberia on the 28th in February of Beijing time. And now it's the 56 past 5. So they've traveled for 19 hours and they are arrived back home. We can see the peacekeeping police are wearing uniform, and they are wearing the blue helmets, so they are also called China's blue helmets. We can sense their excitement from their eyes. Each of the team members are very excited. We can really feel their excitement. And we can see our national flag Maybe you have noticed that they wear the emblem of the China's national flag on their heart, and they also have the UN medal. And we can also see the female team members. They are really excited. You are really excited, right? So how many hours have you traveled? More than 20 hours. And as you received the assignment in Liberia, what's your feeling? Actually, I can really understand her feeling because she's spent the whole year outside, far away from home. And we know the peacekeeping team is made up of 140 police, of which there are only 4 female police. And you can see they are wearing the blue helmets, so they are called China's blue helmets. And this is the award. It's honored from Liberian government. It's the highest award from the government. So what's your role in Liberia? I recorded, and I was also the backup. I also translated for them. For the male police, the tasks are even tougher, so we female police also helped them. And we can see from the picture that you had deep relations and friendship with local people. As we all know, girls are emotional, so you can't help crying. And yesterday we raised the flag for the last time. So yesterday's flag raising represents our accomplishment of the task, and my heart is full of feelings. We were waiting for this moment, and we can see 1 year passed quickly also. I have several feelings, including homesick, and I also miss the work there. Do you have families here waiting for you? They've been waiting for me for a whole year. They really wanted to wait for me here, but because my home is very far away from this airport, so back to Liberia. Did you often contact with your families? We contact through WeChat. And I asked it about the situation in my family. I never regret for my choice. Thank you very much. Can you show us the peace medal from the UN? This peace medal is awarded from the United Nations and is for the honor of our assignment That's great. People often call you Ionic roses, but you actually have your own name. That's the peacekeeping flowers. Yes, we were selected in 2016, and after the first round of selection, our leaders talked to us. And when it was my turn, I said, we female soldiers and police are the same with the male police in terms of contribution to peacekeeping. That's really very tough. Thank you for your work. And let's continue live streaming. Welcome back. We also know that this peacekeeping team is made up by Guangxi Public Security Frontier Corps and is China's 5th peacekeeping team. We can see every one of them are excited. Why we called this troop elite? Because they are independently formed by Guangxi Public Security Frontier Corps, and there were over 3,000 officers and soldiers registered for this assignment. And after rounds of selection, very strict selection, only 140 of them were selected and went to Liberia. Just now, we saw that the peacekeepers are wearing the UN medals, and including the medals awarded by the Liberian government and Liberian police. And in 28th of October 2017, the General Secretary of UN also awarded them the prize of brilliant contribution to Liberia. Okay, all the team members have landed and have went to the welcoming ceremony section. This is the commissar of the peacekeeping team. They are approaching the welcoming section, and we are now live streaming at the welcoming ceremony of China's 5th peacekeeping team. So return from Liberia, we are at Nanning Wuxu International Airport. Just now we've seen and welcomed all the team members, and before the welcoming ceremony, I want to talk with some of the comrades-in-arms and the families at the scene. From the security check, and my husband is one of the peacekeeping team members, and we are all working for the Guangxi public security. And you see this kid, this baby is also waiting for his father. The baby is very worried. I'm also worried, so we arrived here very early. So now the baby is sleeping. The baby is 8 months old. This is a very cute flag. Did you see your husband just now? What's your feeling? I'm very excited. To be honest, once the plane landed, I was full of feelings, especially when I saw the gate open. I was shaken. It's been a whole year I haven't seen my husband. Before I came here, my mind was empty. But when the gate opens, I feel like I want to talk to him. And your baby is 8 months old, and your husband stayed in Liberia for a year. Did he meet your baby? They meet each other on the phone, on the cell phone. They haven't seen each other in person. The baby is too small, and we can imagine you must have encountered many difficulties because your husband is far away. Is there any touching moment during the past year? Giving birth to the baby is one of the critical moments for women. When I entered the ward for baby birth, I didn't have time to contact with my husband. And after the birth of our baby, I switched on my phone, and I received numerous messages on WeChat. All the messages are from my husband. And as I read the messages, although he was far away, I think he has been staying with me for all the time. Were you in the same unit before he went to Liberia? No. We actually worked in different places. And later on, we worked in different countries. Please calm down, and after this ceremony, you can have a gathering. Thank you very much. On behalf of the 50,000 comrades in arms, I would like to welcome all of you back. Dear viewers, I'm the correspondent Liang Jieshuang from CCTV. Just now, we welcomed China's 5th peacekeeping team to Liberia. Many viewers might not familiar with this country. I would like to introduce it to you. I'm holding a world map. This is our country, China. This is our capital city, Beijing. So where is Liberia? Liberia is in the west of Africa. It is here. And the capital city is Monrovia. China's capital city is 13,000 kilometers away from Monrovia, and with 8 hours time difference. And I also have the map of Liberia. This is the national map of Liberia. Our 5th peace team to Liberia deployed their task force in the capital city, Monrovia. This city is close to equator, so there is only dry and raining season in the whole year, and it has extreme heat. Liberia used to be a very rich and beautiful country, but after the 80s of last century, the civil war broke out, and the whole country is underdeveloped. In September 2003, the United Nations started to send a peacekeeping team to Liberia, and China is proactively involved in this peacekeeping. And China has sent the medical team and police team to Liberia. This is a special team, and in 2016, in September, the National Public Security Department decided to assign this task to Guangxi Public Security Frontier Corps. So they sent the peacekeeping team to Liberia for the year-long mission, and this peacekeeping task is very critical. It's very important to China because it shows China's responsibility. And this is the first time in Guangxi of sending peacekeeping team. And just now, we communicated with viewers. Because of the noise of the airplane, you may miss my words. This peacekeeping team is not strange to you, because not long ago in the Spring Festival Gala, the hostess Du Xun and gold medalist Sun Yang talked with this fifth peacekeeping team online, and the peacekeepers gave their best wishes to the audiences nationwide. We were really moved because one of the peacekeepers mentioned his son, because his son called all the uniformed people father, and we can sense the feeling. And during this assignment, 8 of the peacekeepers' family members died, and more than 20 of the wives gave birth to babies, but they were far away. And more than 20 peacekeepers' families got sick, and more than 50 of them just got married and separated with their wives. Just now we interviewed one of the female peacekeepers. Although they are female police, they also shouldered their tasks. They were not relaxed. Before this airplane landed, I also talked with their family members. And one family member of female police's words really moved us, because she worked as a medic there, and her daughter said actually her mom loves her very much, but why she chose to be one of the peacekeeping team members, that's to set up a model of her daughter. The small girl's mother worked as a medic there, and it's also a very difficult task. Her mother has guaranteed the safety and the health of the peacekeepers as well as local people. So she is also China's diplomatic name card, and she is called Chinese mother by local people. Hope you can give full play to the spirit of peacekeeping in future. And hold high the banner of the spirit from the Central Committee. Continue to shoulder the responsibility of reform. And be assured that the Central Committee, as the leader of our tasks, China's fifth peacekeeping team to Liberia, dear viewers, I'm now at the Nanning Wuxu International Airport. I'm live streaming on the returning of China's fifth peacekeeping team in Liberia. They've accomplished the year-long mission, and they are back. And during the whole year, they played a critical role there. They effectively safeguarded local security and helped the local people and the enterprises to conduct cultural exchanges like line dancing and films. These all help broadcast China's culture and deepen the consciousness, the awareness of the African people on Chinese culture, and also contribute to local security and cultural exchange. Just now, before the airplane landed,